before, I have to tell you, Eve Vanguard, after hunting and killing so many people, I need a break. So I thought, let's get back into, Eve, and let's do something a bit more relaxing. We're going to do some distribution missions. Don't switch off, because there might be something quite interesting talked about. Maybe not, actually, but I thought I'd just show you something that I do. Multi-boxer, as you know, but there is something I do every so often, which is distribution missions, because you can do them while kind of watching telly, or you can do them, while doing other things. In fact, I think recently I was doing this while playing Factorio, which confused the Discord little pop-up to show what I'm playing. It really confused all that. The fitting is relatively straightforward. It's what you'd expect from a blockade runner, just pretty quick sort of, pump and dump. And then what I do is I run 4 of them. Can do actually more, but I think that'll do for now, because obviously you can go nuts with these things. Let's just put a nanofiber on that one. And the idea is this just, where am I? That's interesting. Where's my ship? That's very interesting. Where is my prorator gone? There's a huge amount, there you go, the Scotty. There's a huge amount you can do with these distribution missions very quickly, very simply. So if you need to work on standings, they're quite good. I don't think they're the best, though. I mean, I've got to admit, I did run this character, Captain Azroth. I ran missions with this dude for a while, mostly because I was just trying to get my standings at my Caldari State standings. Oh, hang on. There you go. Revenant updates. No, thank you. And you can see it's actually not too bad now, but it took a long time to get there. So I did all of the database missions. If you don't know what they are, just go Google them. They're kind of where you use ISK to buy standings. They always say, if you look at YouTube videos, it will say, yes, you can earn load. You can earn like 10 standing points. You can get to like 5 and do level 4 missions. You can't. At least I don't think you can. Post in the comments if I got that wrong. It seems you get about a standing of 2 with Caldari State, or whichever state you're doing, and that's kind of frustrating. So here you can see those are the database missions there. I don't know if you can see that here. That's where we're, and then this is pretty much when I started just doing things like distribution missions. There are so the benefit of this is when you get a storyline mission, this is where it gets slightly complicated. So once you've done 16 missions, regardless of what type they are, you get then a storyline mission, which then gives faction standings. Anyone in the gang with you, I believe, also gets a standing. Post in the comments if I got that wrong. I think it's not true. As I say it, I'm like backing away from it very quickly, but don't know. I think it's not true, but I mean, we'll maybe see if we get one today. But if I go to like Caldari State, I mean, this just shows you the good old days when all of that standing just came from basically doing missions. You used to get like an insane amount of standing with factions generally. Sadly, no longer. But there we go. So this is kind of the process. This is what we're doing. Just thought it'd be a good way to show a bit of simple ISK making. So we're just going to make these a little bit quicker. And then all we do, and you see I've got quality enabled on this one, looks very nice, is we open up the mission window, which is not that one. Oh, did they change air? There's only 4. Ooh, interesting. There's only 4 rewards now. I think they are not allowing people to play the game anymore. They don't want you playing the game. Stop playing. Why are you playing the game? God damn you. Right, can't be bothered with that. Okay, so let's just look at the mission board, which is this one. So we're going to do some distribution. There we go. And the way I do it is basically anything that's nearby. So you see it defaults to the highest. So we've got some even in system. So we'll just head there. So and I just have a hotkey for undock. Do the same here. Let's just, wrong one. I get my hotkeys wrong. So missions, distribution. Once it's running, I promise you, it's actually pretty cool. So we'll go to a different one here. So set destination, undock. This guy, unfortunately, doesn't have the same standing, so he has to go a bit further away. And you wonder why I'm doing 4 of them. It's because really it's easy to do. You can juggle 4 accounts. So you see we've got to go to, in this case, Sobaseki. So let's set destination, undock. And this guy can go anywhere, I think, because he has like ridiculous standings. Career agent. Oops, wrong one. Where are we? Mission agents, distribution. And we'll just send him there. Undock. So basically, just close that. ugh, go away. Then you just go dock, then you just scroll down. Let's close that. Dock. Close that. And just basically follow the little icons. That's as simple as it gets. So that's it. That's the most complicated bit. Everything from this point forward, plain sailing. It's really easy. And all you do is you dock, you talk, you do the mission. Remember to always pick up the cargo. So I tend to always have my cargo open, just so you can kind of remember. They're not beautifully lined up, but you know, hopefully you're not triggered by that. And that's it really. And the ISK is not great, but you know, it's pretty good. Across 4 accounts running them, I think you could probably earn like 30-40 million an hour. And it's zero, well, there's not zero, it's not much effort, but I would stress it's something you have to keep your eye on, because if you get that wrong, you got a problem. Always set, so you request the mission, and then what you do is you just set the destination, so you see how many it is. If it's more than 5, just reject it, because it really doesn't matter. And you can see the size of the cargo here as well, so we'll just accept that. And in my hangar here, so we need to just change that. And again, I have ships at gates. It's okay once you've got the settings correct. I think that should be enough. No, need all 4. Wow, all 3 rather. There we go. Right, undock. Wrong one. Undock. So let's talk to this guy. Distribution. So that's going to Tantarus. That's 3. We'll do that one. How big is it? 5,000 items. Undock. This guy needs to warp. Boom, this guy needs to do a mission. And once you've basically got it, it's actually quite straightforward. Oh, right, so here's a good example. No, we won't go into low sec, so we'll decline that one. Request mission. And again, because the hit on faction is so low, you can just keep rejecting them, it's fine. So accept, let's go to the item hanger, then undock, right, and then basically close all these flipping windows. And that's it, we are up and running. So close. Warp, and then warp, and that's it. You just scroll through the window and that's it, and you keep your eye on the little window up here, and that's it. So now I would be reaching for my favorite streaming services, BBC iPlayer obviously, because I'm British. And you can basically just, you know, jump around, and you know, you could do this on probably 6 characters, probably. It's not that taxing, because all you've got to do is just basically watch this little window here for the jump animation and just do that. In fact, if you even want to make it a bit easier, because I play with WASD, I'll show you how to do it. Just do D and click on the new Caldari and off we go. Straightforward. So this guy doesn't have as good standings, so we just need to just double check they're not sending us too far. That's fine. Let's see. What have we got? And let's burn. And that's it. Simple. Again, we can see we're jumping here. So you're kind of, you know, half watching, half not watching. I think as we've set this up, we'll have a little chat about Eve Vanguard. You know, it's been a hell of a thing. I like it, and I think I'm getting a bit of surprise that people don't, not everyone does. I get that. Funtanium, isn't that dangerous? No, it's not. And I think that's my kind of perception of it so far, is I like it, I think it's good, I think it'll be a wonderful accompaniment to this game. I don't think it would be a detractor to it. I think if you just want all the resources in Eve, you're going to be disappointed, because this Eve is turning into a gambling game anyway. I think it's better to have something like Vanguard in it, because at least it has a difference to it. And I think that is honest to God, I don't see Eve lasting another 5 years at this rate. So you need games like Eve Vanguard, because it's at least something different. If you don't do it, I think you'll just end up with, well, you know, a very singular game. And you can't have a company where one product is what they do. I mean, Tesla, good example of that. They had to do different models. They had to kind of diversify. You know, things like General Electric are a wonderful example of, let's just make loads of different things, because some will be successes, some won't, but at least then the company as a whole is completely balanced. You know, there's a real benefit to doing that. And I cannot stress that enough, that if you don't have a wide portfolio of products, you're a one-hit wonder, And, you know, chances are when that no longer is popular, what's the point of view? And I'll give an example here. I used to do Dust videos. There's a brilliant game called Dust 514. Never heard of it? Oh, it's very good. I did videos for it. I think it's fair to say I was the premium Dust 514 YouTuber. I know that would cause a lot of anger with people, but I got an interview and I did the FanFest video for FanFest. I was commissioned. Were you? Exactly. And I think that's my point is when Dust finished, I stopped doing videos because like my view of it is that's what I did. So yes, I'm breaking the mold by coming back and doing videos now, but I've always played Eve, always. Dust was always part of that love, really, of the game. Anyway, so here we go. Let's just hand some missions in. So complete mission, close. So now what we do is we open up the view again, and look, there's another guy here. So we can just literally, oh, actually, is he in the station? No way. I think I've ever had that before. Well, there we go. So we can actually just pick up another distribution from a similar guy. So he's going to Eskinen. Oh, wow, that's a bit far. So let's decline that one. Request mission. Hadjukin. Ugh, no, that'll do. Okay, accept. Not bad money, actually. Good loyalty points as well. Okay, close. Let's just bung that in there. Undock. Same again, let's just make sure he's moving. This guy's already in Hadjukin, that's interesting. So let's just do this one. Complete mission. Close. And we don't have any hit. Oh, we do. There you go. We've got another. They must have changed the game because I don't remember it ever being like this, but there we go. So, okay, accept, close, bung that in, off we go. Keep on trucking with your truck nuts. Let's see what we got. Cap, oh no, let's complete that mission first. Request mission. So is he in? No, he's not. So here we go, a good example. So we'll just undock, and what we'll do is we'll open up the agent window. Let's just jump, 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 dock, whatever. Let's see, one jump away. So set destination, jump, close. Hopefully you're getting it. That's as complex as it needs to be. You do earn an awful lot of loyalty points, but the problem is, let me just show you what I mean. So if I go to my wallet, I have 100% corporation tax, so it doesn't really work. But here, all of the basically this is what you get. You get like thousands of points from all these different things. So it's not entirely useful. You can donate them though. So remember, you can just donate loyalty points, I believe, but I've not really looked into it. I should probably do that. That would what an informed and prepared channel would do. Oh, here we go. Let's hand this one in. So complete mission. So there we go. I mean, you know, he's got less because it's only a level 3, I think. But we just earned what? So 14, 30. So that's about 3,000 loyalty points. Pretty quick and simple. And you can rinse, repeat these. Let's see. Distribution. Not available to me. Damn it. Okay, so let's undock. Sad times. So I think with eVanguard, please give it a go if you haven't. I'm going to talk very quickly about the haters. There's a lot of people that have just messaged me to say it's crap, why are you playing it? And my view of that is, well, have you played it? What do you think makes it crap? Like if you're going to come to me and say they think it's bad, I kind of want to know why. Like what is it you saw that you didn't like? Okay, let's dock there. Oh, I could just do dock, can't I? God, that's dumb. And I think if people can give me a solid reason as to why they didn't like it, then I'll obviously listen to that. But I think 9 times out of 10, it tends to be people that haven't played it. And okay, that's fine. If you haven't played it, but you just don't like the look of it. Okay, I get that. That's fine. That's very, very typical of what I think people will do in these sort of new things. Is it looks a bit different. It looks a bit unusual. I don't like it. It feels different. I get it. We're all a bit sort of, yeah, we're stuck in our ways. But I think with this one, I think it's so familiar. It felt a bit like Halo. It felt a bit like Division. It felt good. And I got a real kick out of it, I must admit. Let's just see where that's going. Go on, we'll do it. And I think if you can kind of get past that, there's definitely a cool game there. Like I love the looting mechanic. I like the drop-in nature of the game as well. You drop in, you kill people, you loot their stuff, then you leg it. Kind of like that, and I think I came across multiple players who had obviously been playing for half an hour or so, and they'd looted an awful lot of stuff. I killed them, took their stuff, and just immediately extracted. No chance of getting your stuff back, sorry brah. But I think that's cool. I kind of like that. That's how I used to run the Dark Zone in Division. I think that was always very much how I used to do it. So I don't know. I think I kind of struggle to sort of think there was a huge amount wrong with it, because it's a tech demo. It's not even alpha or beta, is it? I don't even think they've said this is a game that they're going to make at this point. It's a tech demo, but it's a very good one, and I do think the maps are good. I like the story. I think they have to move quicker to shipboarding. Shipboarding is the thing that will sell that whole thing. Like, forget the ground stuff, forget the ground game. You can obviously make it very straightforward, but focus on the shipboarding nature of it. I think that's way more interesting. And I just think, that's what it must be where they're going, right? With the deathless boarding torpedoes. I mean, wow, I cannot wait. Even if it's a load of rubbish and it just is like clunky, the fact you're doing it means you're influencing Eve directly in a fight on a Titan or a Capital or even just a normal battleship to kind of win the ship or even just kill the ship. I mean, yes to all of it. I just think it's fantastic. So if we can get something like that, I'll be a very happy man. But I just think at the moment there's just it's not clear how we get there, and I think that's my kind of fear with it. Is it's not, it's not clear to see the next step. Where do they go from here to that shipboarding game? Oh wow, have I got enough room on this one? Let's quickly let's put another expanded on. So my hope is that they do it, and we get something really quite special. But I don't mind people being negative. You should always criticize. Please don't think I'm fanboying for this. I'm absolutely not. But I'm going to give you my perspective, which is, wow, I really enjoyed it. And like I say, on my first day of it coming out, I went to go and have lunch with a friend. I just wanted to throat punch them because they were like bothering me while I wanted to play my game. And I know I can't do that because I'm an adult now, but it just made me realise, that's a good thing when you're kind of thinking like that. You've got in your mind that you would rather, not available to me, so it's in dock. It would have been nice to have, that sort of feeling with something more like, when they did Dust, it was so sort of round-based shooter. But I think that really did cause issues. I think a lot of people in Eve, walked away from it, and it's such a shame because it was such a good game. Dust was absolutely brilliant, and I think it suffered from basically completely the wrong platform, and that just made people hate it basically. But there we go. As you can see, our trucking missions are just getting started. I will spare you from having to watch me do about another hour of this. Don't worry, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to say, hope you enjoyed this video. Post in the comments your views on Eve Vanguard. Hopefully you gave it a try. If you didn't give it a try, maybe give it a go. Maybe if I can persuade you, just nudge you in the direction of the door, just to try and maybe just download it and dip your toe in, deploy. Then when you tell me it's a load of crap and you don't like it, I'll be okay with that. Because at the moment, if you haven't played it and you're telling me it's rubbish, I'm not going to listen to it. But I hope there's a lot of people listening to this video who actually have played it and said, yeah, it's fun. I kind of liked it. I got something from it. I definitely was intrigued. Then, we are brothers from another mother. And I salute you, good sir. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next time.